Hello everyone and welcome back to your favorite show on a Tuesday, which is Generation C. My name is Marisol Stoffberg and this show is specifically aimed to show you why The Zone, which is a weekly publication that's published every single Tuesday in the Republikein, Namibian Sun and Allgemeine Zeitung, is the perfect read for you to grab on a Tuesday. Before we head straight into our news for today, please watch the following video as we share some more information on the youth brand of Namibia Media Holdings, which is My Zone. On our front page of The Zone for today, we have the very inspiring story of the beautiful Chloe Brandt. So Chloe is a Swakopmund native, but she's currently studying at the Rhodes University in South Africa, where she's studying law. But this inspirational young lady has truly put us in Namibia on the map yet again, because she was identified as one of ABSA GradStar's 100 most employable youth within South Africa. So Chloe has truly showed us how important it is to dedicate yourself to what makes you happy and what you excel in. And one of the things she touched on during her interview was saying that she wished someone had told her that you are more than your academic record earlier in her life, because as a person you are not defined by your grades, your status or anything. You are defined by the things that you do, and Chloe has shown us how important dedication and hard work is to your success. But if you want to read anything more on her, please grab yourself a copy of The Zone and check our front page. So next up is our page 2. Now on our page 2, we had our Namibia Tourism Expo, which happened last week at SKW, which was a massive success. But we also took the time to speak to some of our inspiring youths who attended the expo to see what they feel the youth can do to invest in tourism and support local. So please watch the following video of what our youth had to say.
My name is Kushan Avasep. And I think that the youth is more on the millennials are more on social media, and then they can make it more exciting so that tourists can come, so that they can attract Namibians from social media and tag people. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Samantha Campbell. So I was asked the question, and my answer was, our youth today need to travel more, learn about your country, as well as gain the experience that you can as much as possible. We are young, however the saying does go, you only live once. But remember, you live every day and you only die once. So go out there and explore.
Hi guys, my name is Tap the Guy. And what I think the Namibian youth can do to promote tourism in Namibia is to vacation more in Namibia, because every time we go, I'm going on vacation, it's always like Cape Town, or you're going overseas, come on, I'm in Germany. No guys, we have things here as well. We have Sosasvlei and Etosha and all these things. So I think Namibian youth can support tourism here by supporting local tourism, going to local hotels, local lodges, local towns, and just local is like it, because we have the best tourism attractions in the country.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Ashwin Mbedi. Now, this is what you can do to make sure that tourism in Namibia gets the best of the best recognition. You have to be excited about it. As the youth of Namibia, you have to be excited. The world has to feel the energy you have, the pride you have for your country. So look at what's going on over there. Think about how many times you want to talk about tourist destinations in Greece, and think about how much more beneficial it could be to talk about your country. And remember, no one knows your country better than you, and no one should love your country more than you. So be excited about the tourism industry. Be excited about what your country has to offer, and I promise you the world will follow.
Hi, my name is Desiree Matias, advisor to the President on Youth Matters and Enterprise Development, and it's been such a good experience visiting the Tourism Expo, especially after the year that tourism has faced with the onset of COVID. We've seen a lot of local products being promoted, a lot of local destinations and tourism hospitality establishments, and I encourage young Namibians to use this holiday season of November and December to travel the country and to explore new and amazing destinations in Namibia. Thank you.
Well, my name is Aina Riza Koyo, aka Riza Rizzle, the sexiest of the sexy. I'm an award-winning TV presenter and, of course, a lover of life. Now, to answer the question, what can Namibian youth do to contribute to the tourism industry? I think first and foremost, we need to be given the platform. We need to enter the space of tourism, and how corporate and everyone in tourism can include us is by giving us jobs. We have influencers that are absolutely capable of growing the Namibian industry. So let the corporates approach the influencers, and together we can really grow this industry. We are a killer collaboration together. That's it.
Hi everybody, I go by the name of Naledi Kunene, also known as Lady Nay. The question asked is, what can the youth do to contribute to the Namibian Tourism Expo? My answer would be anything innovative. As long as you are creative with your mind or your hands, you can make a difference at the Namibian Tourism Expo, because so many tourists like crafty things and something very creative. So you could easily come up with a beard oil, and that's something that's like everybody would be like, beard oil, but I mean it's something innovative. Or you could come up with, maybe for example, the fact that we are in a COVID time, you could come up with the mask that comes with shades, and something innovative, creative, but very eye-catching, and it's so basically anything innovative would be my answer.
And on our page 3, we have 2 very important stories that is important for you to take time out of your schedule to thoroughly read them. The first story that we have here is of the grade 12s that are urged to register for exams next year. So a bunch of our grade 12 learners, according to the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, they missed the opportunity for them to verify their information and details during the 2 phases of registering for final examinations. So the ministry urges them to make use of opportunities to register again next year so they can complete their examinations. So for more information on that, please read the story we have on our page 3. Another story is written all the way from the coast and by our colleague Leandria Lowe. So Leandria wrote about more than 600 packs of sanitary pads that were donated by Lilith and by ShopRite through the office of the Walvis Bay Urban Constituency. So this was part of a drive that the constituency has to ensure that our girls are taken care of in our schools. So the councillor also touched on the fact that a bunch of young ladies are forced to miss school every month because they do not have access to all the funds available for them to get sanitary pads, which is not something that's supposed to be happening within our society, but yet we still see this happening more and more every day. So this drive is part of a campaign to educate not only on menstrual health within our schools, but drives to make sure that our girls are taken care of, and also to support our schools to make sure that they have the necessary sanitary pads available, that if one of the girls started with their period while they were at school, they would be able to assist these learners as well. Very, very important story for you to read, and grab yourself a copy so you can get that on our page 3. And also every week we have a very cool feature running, and this week's feature is all about the inspiring Mia Kittler. So Mia is a 15-year-old who has been bullied all her life, especially because of certain disabilities that she has. But Mia decided that she is more than her disabilities and she's more than her differences, because she's a firm believer that your differences should not define who you are as a person. So she took to Facebook, making a video while she was still a bit younger, sharing her experience of being bullied, but also a message to her bullies. And Mia believes in sharing love, not hate. So she does not care who you are, where you come from, who you like, what your social or economic status is. To her, it's about loving you as a person. So this is a very inspiring story. Also getting some insight from her mother, Yolandi, on what to do when you are a parent and you have a child who is being bullied, and how they raised Mia to become independent, but also confident in herself and her abilities. And the last thing that we will be touching on for today is on our page 6, which is we had the Namibia Junior Chef competition taking place, and the young chefs had the best time of their lives, cooking both mains and starters and desserts. So it was a 3-course meal with 4 different portions. So if you want to see who the winners were of that, please grab yourself a copy so you can read more about that. So that, in a nutshell, is The Zone for this week. We, of course, cannot tell you everything, so you need to grab yourself a copy so you can see more. But we also have a very important video coming up next, made by my colleague Enzo Amwele on the memorial service held for Shannon Wasserval last week. So please make sure you watch the following video.
Family and friends of Shannon Wasserval and the congregation at large. We as friends have a short tribute to Shannon. Shannon, it hurts knowing that we don't get to see you again, that we don't get to hear your sweet voice. It hurts that we don't get to hug you anymore and that we have to do this life without you here. Speaking of you in the past tense is something we always struggle with, but we believe we're in a much better place now. There is so much that you could say about you. If one has to describe you, so many words come to mind. Beauty and grace, a heart so kind. I hope you knew how many lives you've touched with your light and warmth. You were such an amazing person, and nobody can take that away from you. You showed everyone in your life what it means to be loved, genuinely and wholeheartedly. Your beautiful smile is still and will always be imprinted in our hearts. The smile you always carry, no matter what, and the joy you're constantly filled with will continue to live in our lives. Your presence brought joy to many. Your glossy eyes, which were a reflection of your spirit, were noticeable.
I'm going to end this speech with a letter that Shannon herself has written to her dad in the year 2015. And it goes as follows. Dear Daddy, no matter where I go in life, who I get married to, how much time I spend with guys, how much I love my boyfriend, you will always be my #1 man. Sincerely, your little girl. Rest in peace, my daughter, until we meet again.
In you, we had a chef. When we had to wake up to school, we had an alarm. When it was very heavy, we had a hairdresser. Always had an upper hand in school because at home we had a teacher. And around the face, you just knew that what to say to bring back a smile, which would mirror back with your always smile. We cannot speak today, and if out there, you left us too soon. We love you.
And that, unfortunately, is it from us for today. We have so many more exciting things happening for you. We want to remind you that we have our Matric Farewell vlog competition currently running. If you want to stand a chance to win an awesome prize, make sure that you visit our Facebook and Instagram pages so you can get an idea of how you should enter, what the process looks like, and also when entries close. We also want to encourage you that if you have any interesting news you would like to share with us, please drop us either a message or say a message on Facebook or Instagram so we can share your stories. But until we see each other next week, stay safe, and that's it from us.